everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am talking about the Sugar Peach palette from Too Faced. This palette allegedly can be used on your face and your eyes, and it can be used wet and dry, which when I heard that I was like, So this is what it looks like. It comes in the similar packaging of the matte peach, most of their peach palettes, I think. So it's got that weird, it's plastic, it's hard. I don't know, it looks like this, and then you open it up. It has a mirror in it, which is the same size as this, so that's great. So you got your mirror up here, and then you got your 4 shades. This is said to be like the 2 highlights and then the 2 blushes. You can use them on your face and your eyes, all that jazz. It sounds great, so I'm gonna put it to the test today. This is my first impressions type of review thing. I will leave down in the description box how this all lasted for the rest of the day and night, because that's important to me. If you buy a product that's going to be this price and say all these things, it better work. She better work. I will say too, on the package it does note that it is infused with peach and sweet fig milk, which makes it smell really good. I like the smell. If you don't like fragrance things though, maybe don't get it, or at least smell it somewhere where you can kind of, you know, like smell it first before you buy it. You know what I mean? On the back it says, experience the ultimate warmth, healthy glow with this peach of a highlighting palette. These 4 pearlescent powders delivered one swipe payoff, seamless wear, and treat your face and eyes to new levels of radiant dimension. Use this palette wet or dry to create limitless looks, dry for a soft glow, and wet for intensified luminous finish. All right. I don't really need to say anything else. If you want to see how I got this look and hear my thoughts on this palette, then please stay tuned. Okay, so the star of the show today is the Sugar Peach by Too Faced. I know I've already talked about it. The palette just looks so nice. I have wanted this for a while, and then there was some kind of sale or something, and I was like, I'm gonna snag this real quick. So here's the outside. We all know, I've shown it. In the inside, ooh. Actually, I got this online first and it arrived at my home, and this peach pop was obliterated, like destroyed. And so when I went to like exchange it, they were like, what happened? And I was like, I got it online. Like, I'm not out here like scraping that just for destruction videos, which I like wonder if that's something that people do and then just try to return. I don't know. Anyway, I'm on a rant. Because there's not an actual bronzer in this, I think I'm gonna just take my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer and use that as like a bronzer contour situation, and then go into this. Yeah, okay. Glad we talked this through. Angled brush, fluffy. Just gonna add some light color to the nose. No intense contour situation here. Okay, I'm actually going to start with a face first today, and this Sugared Peach one, it's not matte, but it has a gold fleck in it. It's the more orange blush. So it's this one right here, super pretty. I'm going to just take a random Eco Tools brush, lightly tap into it. There is a lot of pigment happening. Ooh. Okay. I don't know if this is the best brush choice, honestly. I feel like it put down a lot of product here, which I'm sure you can see. But I really like this color. I'm gonna put a little bit on my forehead and a little bit on my nose. It'll be interesting to see how long this blush lasts on my face, because blush is the first thing to fade from your makeup. And I love the Tarte ones, the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-hour blushes. Those things last forever, and I love them so much. So I'm curious to see how long this will last. I like that. Now I'm going to go in with the highlight section. So I'm going to go in with this shade next. Peach Pearl. Really pretty, very promising looking. So I'm just going in with this Real Techniques setting brush. I have used this for highlight many a time. Ooh. Oh, seems to be blending pretty well too. Okay, there's more kickback in the Sugared Peach one, but that could be the Eco Tools brush, but this one, there's like none. Dang, that's cute. Okay, put a little bit up on my brow bone. Okay, I'm into this highlight for sure. Oh, I maybe put too much over there. Okay, then I'm gonna put a little bit on my nose. I love a good nose highlight. I'm not being very precise with this. Cupid's bow. I blend between steps quite often, so now I'm just going to take this dual-ended Tarte brush. This is a little dense. It's not like super flexible, so. Okay, moving on to the eyes. I'm going to start off by using the Sugared Peach Dry, and I'm just using a Morphe M504 brush. It's a big fluffy brush. Anyway, so just going in with this one first. Doesn't look patchy from here. I'm gonna bring it up a little higher, a lot higher, I guess. I love this orange. I feel like this is a good color you could just throw on your lid, like kind of like bring it down and do like an all over. Because I want to try to use every shade in this, I'm actually going to take the pink, the Peach Pop shade, and I'm going to put it in my crease. So taking this shade right here, Peach Pop, I'm going to take my crease brush that I use all the time, so I don't know where it's from, what its name is. Ooh, this reminds me like any like pink peach, it's not super peachy, but any kind of pink blush that has that gold to it always makes me think of NARS Orgasm, and that blush is bomb. You can definitely see that gold that's in the blush really come out, which I like. Bring it down just a little bit on the lid. It's pretty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the Peach Honey shade, and I'm going to take a pretty, it's a synthetic brush. It's pretty dense, and I'm just going to wet my brush. I'm going to make sure it's not like soaking wet, and just so it's like damp, and then I'm going to touch into here and then put it all over my lid and see what happens. Hopefully it pops. So that's going to be this shade right here. Just going to dip in. I'm going to go by the corner, so I'm not going to like swipe across it, because if this does go weird, I don't want to like go over the whole pan of product. Seems promising, not gonna lie. Okay, wow, that looks nice. Wow, that's pretty. Okay, so as you can see, it's definitely that bronzy, it's not very champagne like, but it's more bronze toned, which I love. It's not like a true bronze though. It's definitely more intense with the water. And this kind of has that like chromy look to it. The thing that I'm gonna really be interested in is if it like cracks or like kind of fades away quicker just because it's wet. But since the formula was designed to be both wet and dry, hopefully that doesn't happen. So for the lower lash line, I'm just gonna take Sugared Peach, the more orange tone one, and I'm just going to run it along. I'm also going to take that Peach Pearl, the lighter highlight shade, I'm going to put it in my inner corner using the same brush, because this is just a small detail brush. This is pretty easy. I feel like this is a good palette to have if you want like one thing to take with you. You can do your face and eyes, maybe take a bronzer or contour shade, because that's not in this. But I feel like if you like things that work for multiple things, not like 2-in-1 shampoo. Oh, I know I've talked about that before, but like 2-in-1, 3-in-1 products just anger me. The rage just builds. I'm not gonna rant, I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna go put on some eyeliner and mascara and see how this all wraps up. Finally, I'm gonna set my face with the Wet n Wild Natural Finish Photo Focus Setting Spray. I don't think this is like the greatest thing under the sun, but for the price of it, I mean, I got it, so I'm gonna use it. Be warned though, don't use too much of this because it does make my face feel a little tight. So just like a few sprays, you know what I'm saying? Like a 3. Final thoughts about this is this palette is nice to have if you want something that does a lot of things and can be used wet and dry. I will be trying this more just because it's something that interests me. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I hope that you found this helpful. If you have any comments, or you tried this palette, or you're looking to get this palette, comment down below. Let's talk about it, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!